scream like a Hellcat.
Hey everyone, ZaiZoe here. Welcome to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. You can hit me up on Instagram. Check out ZaiZoe.com now, or be in my friends list from Facebook on ZaiZoe too if you go to ZaiZoe Gaming at Facebook.com. Just figure that's the easiest way to get people on my friends list. It is constantly full. There are so many people always applying, so I don't really do much with that Facebook yet, but maybe I'll try and start at least making the odd post or picture up on it, but at least it will allow those fans out there to become friends on my list. So that is one easy way to do it, because if you're trying to click me as a profile friend list, it's going to be a long time. And Braveheart found a nice little mini-max, level 1 walls. I had always debated actually making a all level 1 account, as much as you could level 1. You could do all defense, all walls, level 1. You would have to maybe upgrade barracks, although we did see that goblins only can get you up there, but you might need a little bit more than a level 1 hero and stuff, so some things you would have to draw the line on. And finding bad news, and this is a live raid. I'm going to put it on a little bit faster speed because 3 minutes seems a long time to talk through it. But I'm going to start out trying to clear all the outside, easy 50%, clear all the outside up. And once I get that clear, I should be able to create a funnel at the top and get everything to go down in there. Like I said, just clear those little outside objects. You want your dragons to focus in, not come back out. So make sure you get those outside buildings first. And slowly down my dragons go. I'm going to try and send as many in as I feel comfortable with. And out comes that heavy CC. Actually going to chew me up way more than I wanted. And at this point, things aren't looking too well. Now, I could have probably should have dropped some dragons down towards some of those other buildings instead of trying to lock them into that town hall. I don't know what the heck I was thinking on that one. And that is how it goes some days. I'm so pissed off. And that was shortly after also I logged on. I started playing at 4 hours of guard. At about 3 hours of guard left, I suddenly remembered, oh geez, I forgot to put on my 2-hour 10 gem village guard. So I went to put it on. I didn't have enough gems. I didn't click in that I had just pushed on the 100 gems for the 1-day shield. So I come out, put 500 gems on the account, go back, go in, and put the 1-day shield on instead of the 2-hour guard, and I was like, are you frickin' kidding me? And then while on the 1-day shield, of course, this is what I do as my first attack. I found that awesome whale of a Town Hall 9 and completely nubbed it up. And like I said, Heist showing the difference between my level dragons and her level dragons. They are ripping that base apart. And, you know, if I had held back more, I don't know why I sent in so many dragons. I do usually like to hold back 3 dragons. I probably would have taken that town hall but I didn't. I only held back 2, and as you can see here, Heist holds back 4 on that. Once those outside defenses and angles are all cleared, up she goes straight into that town hall and had no trouble. And I still can't believe I did that. I will be kicking my own ass probably for the next month, who knows. Basically until you're well past it and gotten enough whales to make up for it, then you'll forget about it. It'll just become one of those times where I've had a lot of missed chances. And I was thinking my recorder is acting up, but my whole phone might be. I think I'm getting a little bit full on space, so after this video, I'm going to have to delete a bunch of stuff just to clear some more room. That is the problem with doing it through your phones. Some of you don't know, all my videos are done through my phone, so I don't do anything through a computer. I have no idea how to even get anything onto the computer. I wouldn't even know where to begin. So at least I've learned this way. I seem to be doing fairly well for the most part. Sometimes I forget little things, but that's how we learn. And taking the long way, plus 35, a nice offer. And He-Man finding a Town Hall 9 next, close to that edge. Should be able to easily get in there and take that. There may be some Teslas behind that gold mine, but even if there is, won't give too much trouble to at least get the star for sure. And I probably should have started this video out. I never do like to give much attention to mass shootings, mass bombings, anything like that. It happens so often worldwide that you would be astounded to know how often stuff like this happens in places that you don't even hear about. Only in places that we hear about it does all of a sudden it seem to be brought into light as a tragedy. But the real fact behind it is this stuff is happening every day all around the world, you know, and condolences and thoughts with those and families that have to go through this everywhere, from every continent to every country. They do go through their own issues from time to time. And if I were to change the clan badge to black, it literally would be just basically a black badge year-round. Like I said, if you go into so many different little places and towns, you will find out that stuff like this happens all over. Maybe not always on this large scale, but in multi-killings and stabbings and murders. And so, I mean, anyways, but we don't want to dredge too much in a Clash of Clans video or get into any sort of politics. Just our thoughts and condolences with those. And as some of you might see, I never do change the clan badge often to black. I feel I would more reserve that for people in the clan. If somebody in the clan passed away, if somebody in the clan has a family member that passed away or was involved in the tragedy maybe directly. But just in general, I don't change it for everything that happens, because there's not enough attention to the things that people don't know that are happening. So as I said, that is why, in case some of you wonder. So we should give our thoughts and condolences there. And Wolverine picking off this Town Hall 10, manages to get in there, and yep, down goes that Town Hall. Would have been fairly safe there. Still has 4 dragons as backup, and has a CC of loons, 2 rage, king, 30%. Easily should get in there and get the 2 stars for this one. And I probably would have done a video this morning, but last night we were having, I don't know, 80-kilometer-hour winds or so. So we had huge winds all night. By the time I woke up this morning, actually in the middle of the night, I got up and would have come out at my normal time, probably around 3 a.m., 4 a.m. I seem to wake up, I come out, check all my accounts. Sometimes I'll make a video if I'm not too groggy or tired, but at that point there was no power. And there wasn't much I could do, so I just went back to bed. Got up at about 7 o'clock, still had no power. I was kind of cold, so I went driving around for a while to check out any damages, see if I could find any down power lines. And within about a couple hours, the power was back up. So did a few things at work this morning and come back home. It's lunchtime now, so figure it's a good time to get that video out there before we go too far past our day, and then we'd be at a video 2 days just after saying I'd have a video out each day. So you can't be doing that kind of stuff. That won't go too far. And Fahim, who says I can't say his name, I say it's Fahim. I suppose I could simplify it and just call him F.A. But finding a very weak Town Hall 10, and ripping it apart actually, and just at the end here, that's where things are going to get a little bit hairy. That last air defense, and then with the late deployment of those archers there, I think if he had dropped those archers down a bit sooner, they might have been able to assist in those last couple of dragons, and possibly would have grabbed the full 3 stars, but time is going to run out. And big number N up next, finding a Town Hall 7, going in from the top. Shouldn't be too much troubles. 7s versus 7s, not an extremely big challenge. A challenge to find them, for sure. And if your dragons don't go quite right, you can end up not 3-starring very easily, but as long as you remember to kind of cut in, take out your angles, don't let them dragons go out too far, everything should go through. Try and get them air defense down as fast as possible. That will be the one thing that stands in your way on 7s against the 3 stars, so that's how I do it anyways. Might not be right, as we seen earlier in the video. I do fail. It does happen. Although I think that was the fake ZaiZoe. And for those of you that don't know, there are quite a few fake ZaiZoe accounts out there. I haven't seen a lot of great ones. I did see a Town Hall 9 champs, I think, not too long ago that was named ZaiZoe, but my accounts are pretty easily distinguishable if you just check the player bests. Probably next video, actually, maybe for the next one, what I'll do is I'll put out a video again of all my bases. It has been a while. I seen in the last set of comments that people are wondering how many accounts I had, and somebody wanted me to do a video on all my bases, so next vid, that's what we'll do. We'll do a video of all my bases, all 9 accounts. That's right, 9 Clash of Clans accounts. Way too many. I have a max Town Hall 2, a max 3, max 4, 5, 6, 7. I have a week 8, a max Town Hall 9, and a little mini-maxing Town Hall 11. So a couple counts need some work, all the rest are just sitting where they are. They were basically balances for war accounts. Didn't really do a lot on them other than max them, although some of them are sitting with Ice Wizards, Battle Rams, Santa Spells, and Birthday Booms in their camps. Not much other than that on them. Didn't really push to any limits when there was Town Hall sniping, so nothing too fancy, but we'll show them all in the next video. And I can't really say this name, but easily destroying this Town Hall 8 art base. I'm not quite sure what he's trying to achieve. He's trying to fill the center with trees, or is he trying to keep the trees to the outside, or is that just what he's got? But somebody might know what it is. And yep, with that little warning about to pop up, that tells me that we are full, so we better end this video, and I'll see all of you in the next video. Thanks for watching. I'm out of here. Peace.